The computer is a vital tool for education and employment. There's really nothing that does the variety of tasks that the computer can do, but it's not perfect.
That's because not everyone can use the standard computer. And that's where adaptive technology comes in. With a little extra hardware or software, computers and the internet can be accessible to people with a wide range of abilities and disabilities. Adaptive technology delivers a big payoff for a relatively small investment.
The cost of adaptive technology really is quite small, particularly when you look at the impact that that can have for a person able to do their job more effectively, more efficiently.
Adaptive technology addresses the challenges imposed by specific disabilities. For example, low vision.
I use a screen enlarger, which allows me to see everything on the computer screen that a normal person would see with regular type on the computer.
For someone who is sensitive to light, software can reverse the screen from dark on light to light on dark. Large print keytop labels may also be useful for people with visual impairments, especially if they're just learning to type. The most common adaptation for people who are blind is speech output.
The lab is well equipped with adaptive technology. Tours and demonstrations can be arranged by appointment.
Really, it helps me out a lot on the internet. I have voice output that reads everything that comes up on the screen, on the computer screen. So I'm able to access anything that I want to on the computer. And it's really helped me out a lot.
A scanner combined with speech output allows people who are blind to read printed materials.
A tall fellow in a Batman costume comes soaring out of the winter sky.
Other adaptations include Braille displays and Braille printouts. People with speech or hearing impairments can use their computers to communicate with friends, teachers, or co-workers.
I really like using the internet because it's easier to communicate with people rather than using the telephone. I can read it instead of listening, and it's easier for me to read it than to hear.
Yeah, the internet is helpful. It allows me to communicate more easily because of my voice. It allows me to say more, express myself more easily.
How are we playing
I'm sorry. I know.
this
Okay.
again? How are we playing this again?
There are places you could land where you're on blue and you're more conspicuous with the place.
People who can't speak can use communication devices to participate in group discussions and one-on-one interactions.
It's like our army men wearing their clothes.
That's exactly right. Exactly.
Those who can't hear require visual alternatives to sound output.
When the computer speaks, they have ways of captioning that.
Every college should have either a disabled student services office or at least a contact person to assist you.
The computer system I use uses visual output rather than sound output, which means instead of making a chime or a ring, it blinks the screen.
People with learning disabilities can use a variety of software to help with reading and with writing papers. Adaptive technology ranges from spell check and grammar check to speech input and output.
Washington is leading the world in global health and building.
Schoolwork, it helps me because when me and my mom try to work to do it, we usually fight, and so it usually ends up being a bad consequence. So if I can do it on my own, it's way better.